So hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome back to the farm. I'm walking you away from the geese. You hear them? I know. I was down at the chicken coop doing the late afternoon feeding and check and final egg collection and all that. And it was so loud. That's where I was going to film. So loud. You'll all be like, we cannot hear you. We cannot. Come here, give me a hug. How you doing? You okay? Good. Of course you are. We're here together. So I didn't make a video yesterday. I have been spring cleaning like nobody's business, and it's going to continue. My goal is to every day to clean out, purge, organize, dust, I don't know, whatever. Something within the house every day and something outside of the house every day. I figure if I do this, even if it's just 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, pantry, refrigerator, mopping, you know, all the spring stuff. Clean your windows and all that stuff. I figure if I stay pretty consistent with that between now and the 1st of May, then it'll be awesome. And then we can focus on the garden, because I focus on my gardening starting, it used to be April 15th. Then it moved to the end of April. And then it's the first week of May. And then now I kind of do it somewhere between the first and second week of May. I really like to try to have it done kind of by Mother's Day. But the rule of thumb for a lot of old timers around here, for flowers. Now, my great grandmother, man, she could garden like nobody. And she did all kinds of different things, but for flowers specifically, because she loved all types of different flowers, and she had a million of them. It was Mother's Day, the week after Mother's Day, right? So, but she always had a lot of beautiful items that were from bulb, like iris. She had the most beautiful iris garden you've ever seen. I mean, it beat Biltmore, baby. It did. If you hear some noise in the background, we're about to get some thunderboomas. We're going to have some thunderboomas apparently this weekend. So we're trying to kind of keep an eye on the skies. We've been talking a lot about that lately. By the way, things are starting to bloom. The pear trees, my peach tree, peaches, honey, like Georgia peach, blooming, beautiful little pink flowers. All this stuff is happening right now, yada, yada, yada. Ain't having a lick of trouble, because I don't have a lick of trouble with allergies in the spring. So whatever all that was, I'm going to leave it right there. We're going to move on. Okay, I just got, because James is like, look at all the blooms. And I'm like, yep, that's not what bothers me. Whatever, right? But welcome back. Listen, I want to talk to you real quick for a few minutes. This has been something that's on my mind. I know I want to make a specific video about a particular prepping video, if you will. And I want to do that. But guys, I'm telling you, you're here in my heart and in my mind. But I'm like, if I don't get this cleaning done. But I have been thinking about something very specific that I want to share with you, that we better share it fast, right? I know, all right? So here's the deal. So moms and dads, I want to ease your heart. Mammals and papaws, I want to ease your heart just for a second. Now, I know that there's a lot of information coming out since yesterday about inflation had cooled. They didn't expect that. Yay. Egg prices are starting to come down. Now, I will tell you, the cheapest or best store-bought eggs that I've seen in our area. Of course, I want you to support your egg lady first, okay? Let's establish that. We know that, but not everybody can or does that, okay? Check with your Trader Joe's. They are $3.49 a dozen in Knoxville, because I was there the other day, and one of the folks that works there walked up, and he was so nice. He's a big follower of the channel, and I laughed. I said, Trader Joe employee loves my channel. Okay. Hey, whatever. Super nice. I've never had any trouble at Trader Joe's or Costco for that matter. I mean, people are trying to work, y'all. And I get we have our convictions and our beliefs, and companies do crazy things. I get that. But as far as individual people, just some really nice people. And it was super sweet. But their eggs are $3.49. Now, I did tell you the other day in my video that I was going to put a correction if I was wrong about the egg prices at the Costco in Georgia. I apologize. Slipped my mind. I told you they were $4.86. Honey. $4.32 for 18. Georgia is kicking our tails, honey. So listen, just keep shopping around. See if you can go to a farmer's market and find somebody. Obviously, if you know a neighbor or a good old egg lady, treat her good, y'all. Treat her good. But my girls are giving a ton of eggs right now. We are doing great. I've actually backed back off on the protein. I am still giving sunflower seeds. I'm picking all the greens that are coming up. You've seen that in the footage. Your chickweed, etc., etc. They love that. Extra nutrition for them and you, by the way. But anyway, doing good. I backed back down to the 16% because, I mean, how many dozen eggs a day do I need? Right now, we're doing pretty good. And the goose eggs, did you see where they buried them? I'm going to put that footage at the front. I knew last night she was burying a clutch. See, I don't want to leave that clutch out there because that means she's going to be out and all kinds of critters can come right over the fence and get my beautiful geese. So I've had to kind of break some broody geese. I don't like that. I try to set them inside the coop. Sometimes it works for a good bit and then sometimes it doesn't. But I don't want my girls out because I'm telling you, something's going to get them and I just can't have it. We can't have that. But listen, I'm going to tell you a story real quick. So my oldest son had his birthday and we celebrated that. And this was so precious to me. I want to share this with you because I asked him, I said, what do you want for your birthday? I was waiting for him to say, just if it's green and fits in an envelope, I'm good. Do you know what the first thing that child said? And I know he's 25. He's my child though, okay? Just give me a break. He said, ooh, hello. He said, Mom, the first thing I want is a goodie bag like you make for me at Christmas. I said, like the Dollar General, my goodie bags, we make videos on that. He said, yes. We love those, please. That, and if you want to, give me a card or a cake or whatever, that's fine too. And so I was like, okay. But the first thing that boy asked for, that young man asked for, was a goodie bag with all the things that I do. If you've seen my videos, you can go through like the dollar section and you can make it any which way you want to. Laundry detergent, toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, Q-tips, first aid, lip chapstick, a little bit of candy, toilet paper, cat food, all the you know what I'm talking about, the tidbits of life that you really want to have. You can live without it, but it's nice to have. So I did that. So I wanted to share that with you. And I thought that was awesome. But here's the thing. So we talked about, remember I told you, make your final calls. Look at that sky coming in. Make your final calls. Well, I talked to all three of my kids and just kind of talked about the economy. Now, I know that you're seeing egg prices are coming down. Gas prices are coming up. By the way, gas, I think, is $2.32 a gallon at Costco in Knoxville. It's not that cheap all the way around. You can find it for $2.49 to $2.59, but the Costco in Knoxville, the eggs are there, and you can get some pretty cheap gas. Just giving you a heads up. Do what you want. I'm just the messenger, okay? So what's gas in your area, by the way? Tell us, okay? But I called him yesterday, and I said, listen to me. I'm busy. You're busy. I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out conversation. I don't want to get derailed or derail you from what you're doing. Give me a minute and a half of your time because I want to talk to you about something. He's like, okay, cool. I said, listen to me. I said, you understand what's going on with the economy and how weak it is? And he said, yes, very much. I said, okay. I said, I know I've said this before. I know you know this, blah, blah, but just let me have my mom moment. I said, whatever you do, don't you quit your job. He's not quitting his job, I'm just saying. I said, number two, you make sure that you are first to show up, last to go home. Number three, you better make sure you are doing nothing to get yourself into debt. Nothing. And if you have something that you need to pay off, get it gone. And he said, Mom, and he started laughing. He said, Mom, I'm telling you what, everybody brace themselves, okay? Everybody right now, come on, every mama. Whoop, look, it's coming in. He said, Mom, you raised me right. He said, because we are doing just fine and we are putting away our nest egg and we are doing everything that we can. He said, we even have a little garden kind of started on the patio and we are doing everything to slash our budget and to save money. And he said, Mom, you having me read all the Dave Ramsey I had them read, that was part of their plan, was to read Dave Ramsey for homeschool curriculum. Okay. And he said, Mom, I just want to tell you right now, you did really good and we're doing okay. And he said, we're just going to keep trucking along. So we just talked about some particulars about the economy and all of that. But Mom and Dad, I just want to tell you, if you don't mind, I'm going to walk. Can you see? I'm going to walk. Let's walk. He said, Mom, you did good. So guys, what I want to tell you is, even if you have moments where you don't think your kids have listened, maybe they've made some bad decisions. I mean, we all made bad decisions at some time. We were all kids at some time, or young and married, or stupid, come on now. But they're paying attention. And they're watching your example. They may not admit it, but they absolutely are. And I just want to pass this along to you to give you some hope that they understand to a point. Now, some of you are going to say, mine don't. Speak your piece and prepare your home. And then pray for the scenario. Pray for the situation. I think it is starting to rain. Let's pick up in the car. Let's pick up fast. Wow, like where is this coming from? This wasn't supposed. I know, right? So real quick, let's just close this out, guys, because this is about to get a little bit rough. Do the best that you can. Do the very, very best that you can with your family to have a discussion with them about what is going on. I know there is some perceivingly good news about things that are happening under this new administration. I don't deny that, and I'm all for that. You know how I feel and how I voted and what I support. But the reality is, folks, we are in such a massive world of hurt that the dig out from the hole that we are in is probably going to take years. Let's be honest with ourselves here. We may have moments that things can help us and ease things. I'm all for that. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. But the reality is it's a very fragile economy. Okay? The job market, very fragile. The turnaround, it's so sad to me that you can easily say it only took 2 to 4 years to put us so much further down into the hole versus how many years is it going to take to dig ourselves out? Just like you saw me digging out those goose eggs, right? So you need to have these conversations. I personally feel that you should pick and choose who you're going to talk to. I think you shouldn't discriminate, young or old, because you may know somebody, you think they're doing great, they're older than you, but they may have gotten themselves into a pickle. Maybe they just need to have somebody talk to them and they go, I know, and somebody to bounce some ideas off of. But I really think that it's wise to let those that are close to you, that are like-minded, that maybe are your kids, or even, it doesn't matter. People that matter to you that will affect your preparedness. Okay? Seriously, I know that we talk about people that say, I'm just going to come to your house. And we're like, oh, no, you're not. The reality is a lot of us have people, be it our, maybe a parent, maybe a son, maybe, like I said, a cousin, I don't know. And for whatever circumstance, they're not preparing. Maybe they can't prepare now, whatever. And you know as well as I do that you are going to try to do something most likely to help in some way. Giving them a heads up and giving them a nudge and a discussion may not change anything, but it likely could. There's a lot of writing on the wall, and I think you should try to see if they at least see it, okay? I have been pleasantly surprised and pleased over the last couple of days with how my sons have reacted. I mean, obviously I'm their mom, they know, blah, 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 but when kids grow up and they move out and they get married, they do their own thing, they do their own thing. And so you're left to wonder, did I teach them enough? Are they paying attention? Do they know? Even though I've said, are they doing anything? The only way you're going to find out is by trying to have a conversation. If the conversation goes south, at least you know you tried. That's the goal. And if you try and it's fruitful and you at least know that they are trying, that not only helps them and encourages them, but most importantly, think about what I said. It ultimately comes down to helping your preparedness as well. It's part of that community. The more people around you that are trying to do all the right and good things, pay off debt, stay out of debt, be frugal, maybe put a little food away, thinking ahead, trying to get overtime if it's available, whatever those things are, the more that they do that, the less of the burden it's going to be on them, which then will be less of a burden on you. Like, subscribe, and share. Pray, prep, and be peaceful. Boy, I got to get the rest of these critters in. It looks like James got everybody in for me. He is so cute. And we got videos coming up, guys. But like I said, get busy with that spring stuff right now. I know your weather may not be great. Obviously, mine's about to turn south. But if you could just do a little something, 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day, clean this, move that, purge that, whatever. By the time you get to a month from now, it's going to be so much easier. And you're going to just groove right into your busiest gardening season. Like, subscribe, and share. I love you. Give me a hug. I missed you yesterday. I love you. I better get. Be safe out there, guys. We will be doing a lot of videos this weekend, so I'll see you there and I'll update you. That prepper video is on the way. I think you'll enjoy it. I'll see you then. Be safe. Have a great night.